Dear friends, greetings for the day. Today we are going to discuss one of the most important topic, that is climate change, and we are going to see some of the slides which have caused a climate change disasters around the world, and this is an eye opener for all the scientists like us all over the world. So first we will see the 5 natural disasters that beg for climate actions from all the environmental lovers. So first is the cyclones Idai and Kenneth. So you can see the background of the slides, what devastation it has caused. In March 2019, cyclone Idai took the lives of more than 1,000 people across Zimbabwe, Malawi, and Mozambique in South Africa. So it speaks about the cyclones in South Africa by cyclone Idai, and it has took more than 1,000 people lives. It not only took the lives, but it devastated millions more who were left destitute without food or even the basic services. Lethal landslides took homes and destroyed land, crops, and infrastructures. Cyclone Kenneth arrived just 6 weeks later, swept through the northern Malawi, and where no tropical cyclone has been observed since the satellite era. This is very interesting. See, even though there was no reported history, but still it occurred just 6 weeks after the cyclone Idai. You can see the Australian wildfires. See how the fires have totally made the area deserted. It has wiped out all the green plantations. The start of 2020 found Australia in the midst of its worst ever bushfire season, following on from its hottest year on record, which had left soil and fuels exceptionally dry. The fires have burned through more than 10 million hectares, killed at least 28 people, razed entire communities to the ground, taken the homes of thousands of families, and left millions of people affected by the hazardous smoke haze. More than a million native animals have been killed, and some species have even wiped out, which will never recover. East Africa drought. Higher sea temperatures linked to climate change have doubled the likelihood of a drought in the horns of African region. Severe drought in 2011, 2017 and 2019 have repeatedly wiped out crops and livestock. Droughts have left 15 million people in Ethiopia, Kenya and Somalia in need of aid, yet the aid effort is only 35% funded. People are left without the means to put food on their table and have been homeless. Millions of people are facing acute food and water shortages. South Asian floods. Over the last year, deadly floods and landslides have forced 20 million people from their homes in India, Nepal and Bangladesh. Just 2 years ago, exceptionally heavy monsoon rains and intense flooding destroyed, killed and devastated lives in the same countries. In some places, the flooding was the worst for nearly 30 years. A third of Bangladesh was underwater. While some flooding is expected during the monsoon season, scientists say that it has been intensified by the rising sea surface temperature in the South Asia. Dry corridors in Central America. An El Nino period supercharged by the climate crisis has taken Central America's dry corridor into its 6th year of drought. Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador and Nicaragua are seeing the typical 3-month dry season extended to 6 months or more. Most crops have failed leaving 3.5 million people, many of whom rely on farming for both food and livelihood, in need of humanitarian assistance, and 2.5 million people food required. So you can see the effects of climate change. Thank you, dear friends, for watching my video. Please keep on watching my video and subscribe my video. Thank you very much.